Who lived in India before Aryans and Indus Valley civilization? What your history books never told you. Did you know human history in India goes back 70,000 years long before the Indo-Aryans or even the Harappan civilization? India isn't the product of one migration or one culture. It's the result of thousands of years of human movement, innovation, and exchange. The Indo-Aryan migration happened around 2000 to 1500 BCE. By then the Indus Valley civilization had declined, and Dravidian speakers likely occupied a larger area, including parts of what is now North India. While Dravidian languages are predominantly spoken in South and Central India today, there's evidence suggesting they were likely more widespread in earlier times. And some Dravidian languages, like Kuruk and Malto, are spoken even today in a few locations in northeastern India. Some evidence suggests that Dravidian languages may have been spoken in parts of the Indus Valley civilization. The discovery of a man with a jar cup motif in Edakal caves in Kerala is seen as a unique find, linking the Indus Valley civilization with South India. The arrival of Indo-Aryan languages and cultures led to a shift in language dominance like the Vedic Sanskrit, with Indo-Aryan languages gradually taking precedence in the north. While the Indus Valley script remains undeciphered, some scholars propose a connection between it and the Brahmi script, with Tamil Brahmi being a regional variation of Brahmi, suggesting a potential evolutionary link from Indus script to Brahmi. Indus script is considered a semi-syllabary writing system, while Brahmi is considered the earliest Indian alphabetical script, and Tamil Brahmi is a regional variation used in ancient Tamil inscriptions. Here's the real timeline of ancient India that will blow your mind. 70,000 BCE. The first Indians. Early humans migrated from Africa to the Indian subcontinent. The first Indians survived a supervolcano. Archaeological evidence from sites like Jwalapuram in Andhra Pradesh proves humans were living in India at least 74,000 years ago, surviving the catastrophic Toba eruption that nearly wiped out humanity. These ancient ancestors took the southern coastal route from Africa, becoming the foundation for many indigenous groups. Their genetic legacy lives on in populations like the Andamanese and other tribal communities that geneticists sometimes call ancestral South Indians. Next time someone talks about who came first to India, remind them, people have called this land home for over 700 centuries. 10,000 BCE, the first farmers' revolution. 10,000 years ago, while much of the world was still hunting and gathering, a revolutionary lifestyle change was spreading into India: farming. But who brought it? Around 10,000–8,000 BCE, migrants from the Zagros Mountains, modern Iran, brought agricultural knowledge and animal domestication to South Asia. The 9,000-year-old site of Mehrgarh, Pakistan, shows these early farmers growing wheat and barley while raising sheep and goats. Genetic studies reveal these Iranian plateau people contributed significantly to northwestern Indian ancestry before the famous Harappan civilization emerged. Their DNA still exists in northwestern Indians today. Their agricultural innovations triggered one of humanity's greatest transitions, from nomadic hunting to settled farming, forever changing the subcontinent's destiny. 3300 BCE. Before the famous Indus Valley civilization. The Indus Valley civilization didn't appear from nowhere. Long before Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa became urban centers, diverse communities were laying the groundwork for South Asia's first cities. The region was already home to diverse hunter-gatherer and farming communities. Lawtal, a port city in present-day Gujarat, known for its dockyard, which is strong evidence of maritime trade. Between 3,300–1,300 BCE, the region that would become the Indus Valley civilization that had extensive trade networks, including connections with Mesopotamia, Iran. This led to the exchange of goods, ideas, belief systems, and cultural influences. These interactions created the perfect cultural cocktail for developing advanced urban planning, sophisticated trade networks, and complex social structures that would characterize the Harappan cities. Pre-Sangam South India. The untold story. Think South Indian history begins with the Sangam literature. Archaeological discoveries are pushing the timeline way back. Before the famous Sangam period, that is 300 BCE to 300 CE. South India had a rich history of settlements and cultural developments. Recent excavations are rewriting everything we thought we knew. A 2,600-year-old site near Keladi, near Madurai in Tamil Nadu, has Tamil Brahmi inscriptions proving literacy existed earlier than historians believed. Arikamedu in Tamil Nadu has evidence showing South Indians trading with Romans long before documented history suggested. Pattanam in Kerala was an ancient hub of ancient maritime trade between the 1st century BCE and the 4th century CE, showcasing extensive connections with the Mediterranean, Red Sea, and Indian Ocean regions. The Edikal caves in Kerala have carvings dating to 6000 BCE, possibly connected to Indus symbols. The caves contain inscriptions in the early Brahmi script, a variant of the Brahmi script used in southern India to write in Old Tamil. South India wasn't waiting for civilization to arrive. It was developing its own unique, sophisticated cultures for thousands of years. When we say Indian civilization is ancient, we're barely scratching the surface. India isn't the product of one migration or one culture. It's the result of thousands of years of human movement, innovation, and exchange. The truth, when Indo-Aryans arrived around 2000 to 1500 BCE, they weren't entering an empty land. They were just the latest migrants to a subcontinent that had been a cultural melting pot for tens of thousands of years. The Indo-Aryan migration, around 2000 to 1500 BCE, that many textbooks focus on, was just one chapter in a much longer story. 70,000 BCE. First humans arrived from Africa 10,000 BCE. Iranian farmers bring agriculture 7000 BCE. Mehrgarh develops early farming 6000 BCE. Rock art appears in places like Edikal 3300 BCE. Harappan urban centers begin developing 600 BCE. Advanced culture at Keladi, pre-Sangam. The subcontinent today represents one of the world's most remarkable stories of cultural continuity and diversity.